Alright, I'm back here on the 71 Bronco, and we are working on the flares. We got everything pretty well caught up. We did end up primering and blocking the grill. I think I got any kind of recording on that report. Basically, just kind of started sanding out and forgot about it. But anyway, we've got this thing primered, all our body work done, sprayed some primer. We did some body work in here. So we did the passenger side, so there wasn't much filler like that side. Let's pray we're out, got it all blocked out, sanded down, scuffed. I got a couple flares ready. Working on these fiberglass flares. They've already been fitted to the rig. Basically, we're just buzzing these down with some 320. We will epoxy these and then primer seal them to get it close to the orange, and then bust out with some of the House of Color Clockwork orange. We're just going back and trying to feather any of that type of stuff there out. That's kind of where we're at on the grill, so hopefully I'll get these things prepped up. I have another set of flares I got to work over for a different rig, and then the tailgate. I'm trying to get a new tailgate because the thing's a piece in the hoods, but at least I can get these parts done and hopefully get them sprayed this weekend. So we're going to continue on these Broncos, continue on these flares, see if I can get that at least finished up and ready for paint by the end of the day. Alright, back here working on the 71 Bronco. So we got the new hood. I think in the past video we saw that it had a dent in the top of it. Basically, this stuff seemed like it feathers out pretty nice. I know we stripped it off a couple of the other panels because I didn't like how, when I sanded it, it didn't act like it feathered out. It kind of acted like it chunked off with 180 grit sandpaper. So I just stripped it, and I kind of trust my epoxy. I'm going to sand the top of this and see if I think it's doing it. On the bottom, I'm not too worried about. It's not out in the sun or really out in the weather. So we'll 320 or 400 all these big areas. And come back where you can't get with a DA with a red Scotch-Brite. Sand the holy crap out of this and get the bottom of this thing prepped. Just ordered some more orange paint, so hopefully we'll be here in a couple days and I can get all this stuff painted. Okay, so we got the 4 flares here ready to go. Had a couple small little cracks. I'm just going to spray can primer. This is the one we kind of modified to the fenders for that. I think we ended up stretching this hinge out driver's hinge out just a hair to get the front of the hood to push out with the fender. So I got to make sure that this is going to go on that Bronco. And because I actually have 2 hoods here. Anyway, we're going to get this thing prepped, flip back over, at least the dent fixed, and then the top of that thing scuffed down. So we'll know more when I start sanding with 320. So anyway, that's kind of the plan. See if we can't get some of this done and prepped for more paint. Alright, back at this again. We did get the hood painted. It's all nice and just needs to be buffed. This has got a few little dirt numbers in it. Dusty in there. I don't know if it's off the hose or whatever, but we got that. Our wet sanding. We do our 1015 2 and then our 3M compounds. We knocked down the grill. We're going to come back and fine line this and then do this all in a satin black. And we got our flares. Those things are pretty much ready to go. So at the moment right now we're messing around with this hood and like a sagger here. I guess I had it up on its end. I think the run took off, and when I set it back down it flowed back out. So I've sanded it a little bit so you can kind of see it. I'm taking 600 dry sticky back wrapping it around this block just as tight as I can get it, so this is nice and flat, and I get a real tight edge here, and I'm just slowly trying to slide this block just on top of that run. Basically what I'm trying to do is file, basically if this was a file this thing down flat. I got about 3 coats of high solid clear on here, so the glass are at 109. So I'm hoping I got plenty of clear. I'm just trying to stay off that run. You can see it's a couple little scuffers there, but not bad. Just trying to stay on that run, and then I'll sand this down. I don't feel it with my hand anymore. And then we'll hit it with the same block with 1,000 and just kind of try to file those 600 grit scratches out. Alright, we've got that swirl mark removed all off there and polished. Basically we're going to slide it in the back of the shop. Now that I cut it open, I'm going to let it gas out. Now it might die back just a hair. If it does, we'll just hit it roll lightly with the polisher again, and then hopefully get this thing back off to Phill so you can put it back on the Bronco and get that thing wrapped up. So yeah, I think all we got to do is hit the inside of the grill with some satin black and then ship it. So that's pretty much it right now. For the rest of the paint work, if we've got a roll bar to do or something down the road, maybe we'll do a video on that or not, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna call this video done here. And if you like this type of stuff, these paint tutorials or just me goofing off, give us a like, a subscribe, and remember, you got to create something today, even if it sucks. Peace.